What's good, y'all? It's Coach Criscoe. I wanted to go over this highlight package of the young Bronny James. He scored 30 points the other night. Salute to Bronny James for the tremendous performance. He actually shot well from the field, 13 for 23, 3 for 9 from 3. He had 3 rebounds and 2 assists as well. So we're gonna go over this slight little highlight and break down some of these plays to see, if he's catching on, because he is a 55th pick, but there's a lot of pressure on him just because of the name on the back of his jersey. So let's just keep it a buck. Even if he is the 55th pick, there's still a lot of pressure for this young man to come in and perform well. So, but it's a good look. 30 points. Let's get into it. Now, I know the majority of his summer league and most of the time that he's been on the court thus far, he's been getting a lot of criticism for relying on the outside shot when it doesn't appear to be the status quo of his game. He's not a 3-point shooter, but he's been relying on it, maybe because they give it to him. Just because you have an open shot doesn't necessarily mean that you should take it. But if he's knocking it down, then, that's all that matters. So on this play here, if you see, look, they're going under the screen. When you go under the screen this tough, you have to take this shot. He's wide open. This guy's not hedging at all. If you're going to go under the screen, then you kind of need some help. If you're going under the screen, then yes, you take that shot. You're wide open. If he's knocking him down, then you have to keep taking that shot. It's a good shot for Bronny. If he can knock that shot down consistently, then he can be he can be a problem. They're going to have to play him differently if he's hitting that shot consistently. You're not going to just be able to go underneath the screen constantly. And here's another play. He's going to come up. It's going to be a high screen and roll. Now, again, 14 is going to go under the screen. So if he's going under the screen, then to me, this guy has to be up a little higher than that. You can't play down that low if this guy is going to just go underneath the screen, because y'all just going to both be there. And there's nobody that's going to be at the top to even contest. So if you're going to go underneath the screen, then you have to have some help. Why are you this far back? This is going to be a good shot, good wide open shot. He's going to knock it down, but this is bad defense. Like, this guy has to come up higher than that if you're going to go underneath the screen. You just have to hedge out at least give 14 a chance to get back into play. But if you're just going to let him shoot, then you're supposed to knock that down. Otherwise, you got to play him differently. 14, you can't just keep going underneath. That's 2 shots early in the game that he's knocked down. You have to make defensive adjustments. This guy's giving you 2 baskets early on in the game, so you might not be able to continue to go underneath that screen. Now, here's another one where this is basically bad defense. It's bad help defense. Let the play roll. So he's passing it in, and he's just going to basically roll over, get the pass. But right here, 14 is not on his hip. He's not going over. He's going under. But there's no help. Like, if you're going to continue to do this guy has to be out here a little bit more. This guy right here. He has to be out a little bit more, because he's just going to come all the way around and go straight to the basket. There's no help defense. He can't come off, because that's going to leave a wide open shot, pass away. So if 14 is going to continue to go under, then you have to be out. You have to be up on that just in case, because if worst case scenario, they can just switch and he can pick up Bronny from here. But he's not even going to be in a position to help. So Bronny just gets it and he just goes straight to the cup. That's bad defense. But it shows that Bronny is doing a better job of taking what the defense is giving him. He's not forcing the issue, because we would have seen him prior to in Summer League. He would have came around that and probably just popped a 3-point shot. So you're taking what the defense is giving you. No help defense. Number 11 just basically left 14 out to dry, and there was no communication. It didn't look like any on the defensive end. So this is bad defense. But Bronny is doing a better job of seeing the defense for what it is, taking what he can get from it, and getting a higher percentage shot, not relying on the outside shot. All right, here's another one. Bronny over here posted up in the corner. So again, this is good on his behalf. He's able to read the defense. So this guy is going to anticipate the screen. So this guy's going to come and set a screen. He's going to anticipate the screen and try to basically jump the screen, but he's going to leave himself wide open to basically get backdoored. So let the play run, and you see he's anticipating. Hips is wide open, and he's not even in the position to get it. Bronny is seeing that, and he's reading it. He sees his positioning. So this is good on Bronny to kind of fake him, to put himself in the position, a vulnerable position, to jump this screen that is not even going to come. And Bronny is just going to flash straight to the cup for the easy layup. And this is what we're talking about right here. Just, that's perfect. That's perfect right there. This is what you do. Read the defense. Take what the defense gives you. Don't force the issue. Don't rely on outside shots. You can use your teammates to your advantage. Use your athleticism to your advantage. He can get a lot of these, a few of these, even all throughout the game. Backdoor cut. Just look for the cut. Backdoor cut. All game. Read the defense. Take what they give you. All game. He can flourish in this department if he does that. Now, this one is just basically getting the best shot available. Summer League, we would have probably seen him try to stop and shoot the three right here. You got a guy rolling to the basket. That's it right there. You press the issue. You keep going. Boom. You're going to bring him in wide open. So, again, reading the defense, taking what the defense gives you, and getting the best basket possible. So that's a great pass. That's great basketball. It's great transition basketball from both these guys. But Bronny making the best decision in that moment, not taking an ill-advised three-point shot just because you're open. We see a lot of young guys doing that, taking threes, wide open threes. Yes, it's wide open, but it's transition. You can get a better basket than that. Everybody's not Steph Curry. So we're seeing this. He's making the best decision. He's making better decisions with the basketball. Perfect. And here he is being active on defense. Defense is more about effort and energy than anything else. Yes, you got to have, footwork for defense as well. It's like he steps on man's foot right here. But you have to have effort. So he's hounding 11, being a pest on 11. And this is just help defense. Not even seeing him there. You don't even know that he's there. And yeah, this is a big gamble. If 00 is aware and he knows that the help is coming, then he might be able to swing it back out to 11. But he doesn't even know. And boom, he gets a steal. Transition basket. It's all about effort. That was one thing that I see, and a lot of people talk about Bronny earlier on. I keep saying early on because it's still early in his career. But early on, Summer League, we've seen him play, and it just seemed like he didn't have a lot of effort. It seemed like he played lethargic, not a lot of energy. We're seeing more effort in this game anyways. And this is helpful that he's able to get more reps on the floor with players that are pretty much in his talent pool. He's able to play. You're only going to get better if you're able to play more. Just being on the bench with the Lakers is not going to get him better. He's on the road. They're playing a road game. They said he wasn't going to play any road games, so it's good to see that he's on the road playing with these guys. If he's going to be with the team, be with the team. So we're seeing that there seems to be some chemistry there. He's playing with these guys. He's showing more energy, more effort. He's only going to get better from here. Now, here's one with number 2 is basically going to bring the defender in. I guess Bronny, I don't know if this is off of a transition and he's just the last to get back, but he's able to just step into a long three and he's going to knock it down. That's good. He's shooting with confidence. Shoot with confidence. Shoot with confidence more times than not. The basket's going to go down. So you shoot that thing with confidence. Shoot when you're open. Don't force it. It's going to fall. Now, here's one where Bronny is just basically on an ISO. And he's just using some ball skills here. So, he's basically going to bop him a little bit, get him off rhythm, and he's going straight to the cup. And this is good ball skills, good take. There was no help defense. Boom. Got him. Keep going. This is great. This is a great take. It's real simple. The defense was lackluster, but again, he's just taking what the defense gives him. And he's not forcing anything. This is how you play the game. Now, again, this is G Leaguers. Not knocking the G Leaguers. So the defense isn't going to be NBA level defense, even though we clown the NBA defense. But still, you're playing on that talent level. You're taking what the defense gives you, and you're making a play. This is great basketball right here. All right, here's a nice aggressive play by Bronny. Just play around with the screen. 50 sets it. Doesn't really need it. Just puts his chest, his shoulders in the chest. Gets him off balance. Jumper. Nice aggressive play. The guy kind of flops a little bit too. Got to stop flopping. Come on now. Again, another great aggressive play. So defense is not doing a good job of stopping the ball. Like he has a big or bigger on him, so he's just looking at the He's looking at the advantage that he has. First of all, there's nobody on the backside. So you see that as a guard, a quick guard, you're thinking, this guy, no footwork, man. No footwork. He's not gonna be able to keep up with me. So let me just blow right by him real quick. That's as Shaq would say, it's barbecue chicken right there. This guy, there's nothing that he can do. Nope. Give me that all the way. Boom. Beautiful. All right, here's another. He's got a screen that's gonna come out. It's got the same guy on him, and he's just at this point. I think he may just be thinking, this guy cannot guard me. So to me, it looks like he just kind of toys around with him a little bit. So comes around the screen, is already off balance, trying to stay with him, just kind of toying around with him. That's just bad defense. That's bad defense. But again, taking what the defense gives him, which was a lot in this point, because that's horrible defense. Go right into the next play. Off of inbound, ball at the top, take the screen. This is a nice aggressive play and one. That's a nice aggressive play. You're not settling for jump shots, not settling for long range threes. Get to the basket. A lot of it is going to be him just having the ability to put his head down, get to the basket, and maybe draw some contact. He's not going to be able to dominate around the rim like his father. He's not 6'8", 260. But still, just having the presence of mind to get down and get close, that's a lot of it there. I mean, I don't know if he is going to develop a consistent outside game, out 3-point, 25 foot and beyond. He that might not ever be his game. But mid-range, getting to the basket, he could solidify that. I think this kid can really be solid. I mean, beyond playing with his father, within whatever window that LeBron is still going to be in the league, Bronny can still solidify himself as a bona fide NBA player. He could role player regardless, but he could still have a long career. So I'm looking at what I'm seeing now, and this is one game. He can build off of this one game. But what I'm seeing now is a far cry from what I saw in a lot of his games in Summer League, where it just seemed like he was going to just be a gunner, just come out and just shoot up hella threes. I don't know if he even made a single 3-point shot in the entire Summer League. But what I'm seeing right now is promising. And he shot well from the field, 30 points. Keep building on this. Stay with this team. Stay with this team. Don't go back to the Lakers. You sitting on the bench does you no good, Bronny. I know you want to be with your father. Your father wants you around him. That's great. But if you are serious about your career, then you have to continue to develop, and by getting actual runs, not just practicing. Because I don't even know if they really practice, if the pros even really practice like they used to back in the day. So getting actual runs with guys that are at your talent level, you may be a little bit above, or maybe, whatever. This is what's going to get you better. This is just the repetitions of being on the court. This is what's going to get you better. Play every game with them, though. Every game. That I know that no playing road games or however they had it set up before. Oh man, play every game with these guys, at least for a little while, and get better, and go back up, and you can be with your father and get some garbage time, because that's the only time we see him when he's with the LA Lakers is during garbage time, and you can't really gauge how good this kid is going to be if he's only getting garbage time. So continue to develop, build off of this performance, and I'm rooting for him. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but this transcends LeBron. We're talking about He's talking about this kid potentially building a legacy on him, on his own 10 toes, and not just, on the coattails of his father, because of course he's always going to have that, hanging over his head, but having his own identity. And he can't do anything but go up from here, build from this performance. Doesn't have to even score 30 points a night, but just be consistent. And I think he's going to do well. But let me know what you think about Bronny's performance in the comments. Hate him or love him, just root for him. He got the opportunity, regardless of how he got the opportunity. It is what it is. He has it now, so do something with it. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate you for watching the video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button on your way out. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up too. I would appreciate that. See you on the next one.